This is MPTV Ghana and the entertainment aspect of it. Today we are here to discuss about cases from the vows in marriages. During marriages, pastors or reverend ministers make us exchange vows. And today we want to dive into the words we say to our spouse. And I'm here with Rev K from Rev, welcome to Ghana.
Thank you very much.
And on my right is Nana Say. Nana, welcome. Okay, just this weekend we visited Akwetia, where our brother Steve exchanged vows with the wife. We want to dive into the vows. So let's watch the vows.
Mesha Bosse.
Mesha Abafo now.
Wa asafu n'enim.
Any asafu.
Ebusia enim.
Any edoma omoshia ha nyina.
Adofo nyina enim.
Se
Eye me 7 there kwesi before.
enete.
Obeya me kra ni nsemu yi.
Meto mekana.
Medi no pare e de amano.
Welcome back, Rev. They just exchanged vows. So we want to talk about the cases in the vow. Now, most of the men say big words. Out of all the women in this world, you are the only one I will love. And in the end, there's this small girl somewhere. So, Rev, some of these words we say to our spouse, is it going to affect us any way or the other?
Yeah, every word you speak has an effect. The Bible says the power of life and death is in the tongue. So anything you say has a way of affecting you. So you have to choose your words wisely. Now, what I noticed is most of these vows are words that are repeated. And when the clergy or the man of God or the pastor says, repeat this after me, and you repeat those words after the person, so you could stand and say, okay, I did not mean it. You understand? But at the end of the day, the fact that you say those words out, it has a repercussion. It could either affect you positively or negatively, depending on how it goes, or whether you live up to the standard of those words or not.
Okay, that is Rev K from Point. If you're just joining us, today we are discussing marriage vows. The words we say to our spouse, if we do them or we do not do them, the effect of it. And on my right is Nana saying, Nana, do you agree with Reverend that for the gentleman to say, out of all the women in this world, you are the only one I will love, and at the end of the day, there will be a small girl somewhere?
All right, thank you. I only agree with him with one thing. Out of all the women in the world, you are the only one I will love. It's the right thing.
Okay.
But there's something they are not looking at.
Okay.
Out of all the women in the world, you are the only one I will love. Not you are the only one I will sleep with or I will like.
No, I don't understand what you are saying. If the person says you are the only one I will love, it means you are the only one I will sleep with. Oh. Love and sleeping with. No. The Bible says
let's understand. It's a vow. No, it's a vow.
No, it's a vow.
Word to word. So you are the only one I will love is totally different from you are the only one I will have sex with.
Marriage is honorable with the bed undefiled.
Wait.
That's what the Bible said. So if you are telling me I go ahead and like my wife, my beautiful wife, I told her you're the only one I will love, I don't see the reason why I should...
Your marriage, I was told you didn't exchange vows. You sang.
Yeah, I sang for my wife.
Yeah.
I told her what I want to tell her from my heart. You understand? But what I'm saying is, if I tell a woman you're the only one I will love, it means I am dedicating my life, my whole being, everything to her.
Do you know
Remember the Bible says the two of you shall be one. So if you go and give your body to another person, you've cursed yourself.
Do you know where I tend to agree with him a little? Do you know that people, you can have sex with someone without loving the person? So now, listen, Rev, I know you are thinking about it. People can have sex with other people without necessarily loving them. So Nana said can love the wife, all right. The fact that Nana is having sex with Senna doesn't mean he loves Senna.
That's right. Yeah. No, then my brother is trying to tell me our father Abraham was cursed.
Bars. This is why I say bars.
My brother is trying to tell me our brother David was cursed.
Okay, Rev, let me come in. Rev, let me come in. Abraham said the same vow to Sarah.
Yes.
In the end, he slept with the maid. That means if there are any curses we say to our wives, Abraham should be cursed, but in the Bible, he's the most beloved
simple
person.
We are tending to forget that Abraham's time was in the Old Testament. Now we no longer dwell in the Old Testament. We are in the New Testament. Jesus Christ has brought about a new dispensation. In this dispensation, you're supposed to get married to only one woman. During Abraham's time,
that is Israel. We are in Ghana, Rev.
Yeah.
We are in Ghana. Listen.
Yeah.
In Ghana, our old people, because of farming, you cannot give birth to 2 men and then 5 women.
Yeah.
You've wasted your time. You need to marry 3 or 4 women so that you can give birth to plenty people.
Traditionally.
I'm talking about Africa. You are talking about Israel.
No.
Culture and everything is different from
our
ours.
brother who went to get married, he exchanged the vows where? In the church. The pastors led him. So we are talking about Christianity. If we're talking about the African culture, it's a different thing entirely. In the African culture, I know we are entitled to get married to a lot of women. But now we are talking about Christianity. Jesus Christ has come, and we are practicing Christianity. We are practicing the New Testament Christianity.
Wait. In the Western side, I think we are all aware people are writing vows for themselves. So is he trying to tell me they are not Christians?
Rev, of late, most people don't even allow. Okay, Rev, why is that you pastors? I'm getting married to Sandra. Then you will come and write something for me to tell my wife.
What?
Why are you people doing that?
From the onset, if you remember, I told you, I think that is what we have to look at. Because during my own marriage, I did not allow anybody to tell me what to say. I know what I want to say to my wife, and I said it. In the past, people were even writing prayers for you to pray. You understand? There are churches now that still recites the Lord's Prayer. But there's a point of correction that the Lord's Prayer is not meant to be recited. It's just teaching us how to pray. But now a lot of churches are understanding that no, it was not meant to be recited. The same way there were churches that are reciting prayers. Now churches are allowing people to pray.
So
it's the same thing. I'm asking the question. Wait.
I'm asking why you pastors.
Yes.
I'm getting married.
I'm telling you.
You tell me what to tell my wife.
I'm telling you, it was in the old. Now people are beginning to understand that you don't need to tell people what to say during marriage. And I answered by telling you, even during my marriage, I did not allow the pastor to tell me what to recite. I said what I want to say to my wife. So I'm not justifying the fact that pastors are letting people say what the pastors want to say.
Nana, did you remember this funny phone call that someone called through a radio program and the pastor asked him to say some things after him? He was praying.
Yes.
And he said, I will not have sex. If I have sex with anyone, God should curse me. At that point, the boy didn't continue. He said, Pastor, this one I will not agree.
And the boy was very genuine.
Yes.
He wasn't wrong. He was being
honest.
That is it. You get my point. So my brother will agree with me that what today's pastors are doing is a wrong thing. And it is bringing problems in our marriages.
He admitted it. That even he himself, he didn't allow.
That is it.
It's a two-edged sword. Let's look at it in this way. What I'm saying is for the pastor to tell you what to say is wrong.
Okay.
Then
so you've admitted that one.
I keep saying that from the beginning. Immediately I started speaking, that was what I said. Now, secondly, what I'm saying, where I don't agree with him is the fact that you tell your woman, I will love only you. And he's saying that if the man goes outside and sleeps with another woman, because he only said, I will love only you, and he did not say, I will sleep with only you, it's not a problem. That's why I don't agree with him. The fact that you say, I will love only you, means you've given your whole body to the woman. The Bible says, and the two shall become what? One.
Also, these things are saying.
So if the two is one, and at the end of the day, you're going to give your body. Wait, let me ask you something. What if the woman? So are you telling me now that the woman also has the right to go outside and sleep with another man because she only said, I will love only you?
That's a different thing. What I'm trying to say.
It different?
No, wait.
What makes you are being selfish?
Oh, I'm not being selfish.
What makes it different?
That's a different thing altogether. What I am saying is, when it comes to vow, we are talking about vow.
Good.
Word to what? Word. I will love only you. The underlying word is what? Love.
Good.
And love has nothing to do with sex.
What I want you to understand is go and dissect the word love.
No, but
love is not just one. It's not something you are looking at literally. There are a lot of things entailed when you talk about love.
If you are saying it like this, you should understand me.
If I'm to go online and check
that is
Oxford Dictionary,
they are two different
things. The meaning
things.
of love, it has nothing to do with sex.
Yeah, I know, but it also has nothing to do with not betraying your partner. When you love someone, you don't betray the person. If I love you, I don't betray you.
Yes.
If I love you, the first thing I think of is making you happy, not offending you. So the fact that I'm going to sleep with another woman, if my wife finds out, will she be happy?
That is if. That is if.
That's the word.
That is if.
That's the word. That's the
So
word.
Rev,
They need to revisit
so
that.
Rev, what Nana is saying is that you guys need to revisit the marriage vows.
That's all.
That is one. Two. Now I want the viewer.
So we need to include, I will love only you, I will sleep with only you.
Because
So
it's about vows. It's
so
a vow.
Now,
I think
what
my,
the
fellow,
men are saying.
my fellow men of God should consider that.
So what the men are saying is that now, if I'm to dedicate all my life to you, it's in the vow. Sexually, I will be committed to only you and not any other woman. Then we understand ourselves.
And even that is a choice. That's if you want, because it's a vow. You decide to say it or not.
Wait,
There's no-
why
No.
are you concentrating or insisting on sleeping outside marriage?
Rev,
It's a vow.
No. From the way you are talking, it's
You
like
want
you're
to fuck
insisting
outside.
No.
insisting
I'm
on
not insisting.
sleeping outside marriage.
Look.
That it's a normal thing. It's not bad because it's
Are you
bad.
not the descendant of Abraham?
Yes.
So
Are you not?
So I should sleep outside.
I'm not saying you should sleep outside.
No.
What? No, we are talking about vow.
No. Master, this is no.
Rev,
You are wrong.
Rev.
You are wrong. You can't talk like that.
Rev.
You can't talk like
Calm
that.
down.
Maybe you don't understand.
No. What you are saying? What are you a
We are
Christian?
talking about
Are you a
Christian.
No, you are
I'm a
not a
Christian.
Christian.
Abraham was a
You
Christian.
are not a Christian.
No, Abraham was a Christian.
Do you understand the precepts
David
of the
was a
Bible?
Christian. I'm a Christian.
No.
Okay, so
No, you are wrong.
let me calm them down first.
Therefore shall a man leave his father in his
No.
mother's house and
Rev.
shall cleave unto his wife, and the
Abraham
two
was-
shall become what? One.
Rev,
It is
Rev,
not. He said you
Rev,
shall live.
Rev.
These are the people bringing problems in our marriage.
Nana, calm down.
I'm telling
Calm
you,
down,
they are
please.
creating
No,
problems
Let
for
me
us.
address the viewer first. Let me address the viewer.
He's not a Christian.
Who's not? I'm a Christian.
But Rev,
So far as I'm a
Rev,
descendant of
you
Abraham, I'm a Christian.
Rev, who are you to tell who a Christian and who is not a
No.
Christian?
You.
Why?
That's why he said,
Who are you?
by their fruits you shall know them.
Rev,
By their
he's
fruits
saying
you
that-
shall know them.
That
He's
is why
saying
we are
that
not.
his grandfather is
Look, let
Abraham.
me tell you.
Abraham
tell you,
is
you
Abraham.
practice
Is he practicing the Old
The rate
Testament?
at which
Is the Old Testament not in the Bible?
It's in the Bible, but presently Jesus Christ came
And
and
in
we are
his
going
Africa,
because of these
Africa, you
people,
can marry
people
two
get
women.
married.
a Christian.
about 2 months they
So
divorce.
we want to tell me we have African Christians.
Even
We
pagans are
have
divorcing their
American,
marriages.
we have American Muslims.
People are getting married to 4 people and still surviving. They are the reason why we are dying.
So you want to marry 4?
Rev, my final question before we go to the next topic. My final question is, the words we say during marriages, can they affect us?
Yeah, of course they can affect us. A lot of people are suffering right now in life because of the things they say in marriages. You can go and check out and see that some people marry and after the marriage they become successful, and some marry and after the marriage they start depreciating in life and everything. The words I speak are life. You understand? So when you say some things, every vow has conditions attached to it. So when you say some things and you break those vows, it has repercussions.
Okay, so we'll dedicate another day to discuss the effects of.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know that the things we say during vows.
Vows, not marriage. Every vow.
Okay, so Nana, do you also believe that the words we exchange during marriages affect us negatively or positively, one way or the
It
other?
does. It does. Because if a woman is to submit to a man and a man is to love a woman and we get married and those things
Another
doesn't
key.
work, yes.
I realized that during the marriage, he says the woman's choice, the woman's duty in marriage is just one.
Yeah, submission.
Submit to
That is
your
it.
man.
Submission
And the
to
man,
submission.
your call is just one.
That's all.
Love your wife.
Love my
So
wife.
women shouldn't love men.
Oh, that's it.
It's like women understanding. It's not like women shouldn't. Women don't have love. Women were not born to love. Let me give you an instance. A woman loves you. She claims she loves you when you get married. Immediately she gives birth. The love is being transferred from you to the son.
Yeah.
But a man will keep loving the woman more than his kids.
Sometimes I get jealous.
The way your wife loves, it's a normal thing. But the problem is the level of submission the woman gives to her own husband, word to word. He said, women, submit yourselves to your own husband. So even if your husband is a bad man, he said, what you chose him as your own husband.
That's it.
Your duty is to submit to him in all things.
This quotation you just said will make people who have this idea like Nana is saying, love doesn't mean I shouldn't sleep outside.
Yeah, exactly.
From the way you are talking, people with that mentality
No,
can still stand on this and then be flirting around.
No, you see, that is what I said. They can stand on it and be flirting around, but it doesn't mean it is right.
Okay.
That is the point.
Okay, I wouldn't want us to spend much time on this. We'll dedicate a whole day to discuss it. Our next topic. Let's spend. Senna is distracting us. Our next topic. We are spending just 5 minutes on the next topic.
Please let me give a shout out before we go to the next topic. I want to shout out to Mr. Stephen DePaul.
DePaul. He's the one who just
freshest married man in town, and want to say, Mr. Steve, just like you said in your vows, please love only your wife, and don't look aside. Yeah, God bless you.
I think I also deserve to give a shout out, right? Shout out to Mr. Stephen DePaul again. I think Stephen will understand me. Look, as a man, your right is to love your woman. But as to what I said, you understand me better. So you can grow old. I mean what? Old. Man, you are blessed. Enjoy your marriage.
Okay, so that is Nana Say and Reverend Ken Frempong. Today, I'm happy because this thing was on my head. They've cleared the air. Okay, Nana Say says he's a descendant of Abraham. If Abraham can marry, exchange vows, and still go for the maid, he supports Abraham. And Reverend Ken is saying that the Old Testament is gone. Christ has washed everything away. So we are in the New Testament. You cannot be a descendant of Abraham. But the rest is for you to also comment. Our second topic. A guy named Togo was busted by the police. The Ghana Police Service did a great job.
Yes.
And also the Fetish Priest or the native doctor also did a great job.
Yes.
We need to recommend them. Let's have a look at the video. We'll come back and discuss.
Togo. What do you want to try doing me? Togo.
Yeah.
What have I done to you, Togo? Why do you know me? You want to do this to me?
First time one. When you remember for you never continue for the first time one.
Hey,
We do masi.
Togo.
When you do my day continue.
Wow, we kuna na ye nkunu.
Okay, what do you want?
First time one.
Wow, nkunu. Wow, nkunu. Train.
Masha, yeah, chill, why?
Mention them.
I just want to rest in.
First time one.
Boy, yeah, no, oh, Blan, Kobukun. Yeah, you didn't be interviewed the man. Masa, don't try any fucking movie, yeah, chill.
Boss, Uncle Ping, if you bring out
What to me, yeah, chill. Nana, Momo, no fancy, and go me uncle. When Mamma, and you see, I didn't call. We are on camera, Charlie.
Why do you want to say your brother? Huh? Sikasen. Uhienska. Na see any jin uhienska.
now what's on when you
It hadn't na bozo ro ton mi ansan uhienska. Okay, empanunko.
Okay, welcome back. Rev, we just watched the video.
Well, this is so disheartening. I don't know, the crop of this generation, they are too naive. I don't know what is happening. And people don't want to sacrifice for the future. Everybody wants to just make easy money. Quick money. Is disheartening. When I watched this video, I was so heartbroken, and I just don't know what to say about it. Seriously, I don't know.
I'll be coming to you, Nana. Your first impression about watching the video. Then I'll come to Rev.
Okay, thank you. You know, some of these things, I channel it to where they are coming from, their homes. Let me be frank with you. Sometimes, some of these people, some of these kids needs love. You understand? So I see it to be, I don't really look at what happened now. I see it to be
the foundation. You are looking
the
at the
foundation.
foundation.
That is it. That's how I see
it's true. It's true. What my brother is saying is true because, like I was saying, this crop of generation, this particular new generation, something is lacking. I don't know if it is discipline or what, because the way they think, the way they behave, the way they do things, the way they see life
is outside the box.
It's a different, it's something else.
Okay, so I'm going to treat this topic step by step. My first question is, let's look at the root cause. One, Rev, this is why I come to you. Now, I'm not blaming the traditional people, the fetish priests and those people, for inciting some of these things. Religious leaders, the fetish priests, the pastors. I'm not excluding pastors. Now, even pastors are doing videos telling people how to make quick money. Don't you think if you are to look for the root cause of these money rituals, our spiritual people, those who are supposed to guide us spiritually, are the root cause of this thing?
Not, let me seriously, everybody is at fault.
Yeah.
When it comes to this. Bible says faith cometh by hearing and hearing. You're a product of what you listen to. Understand? When you go on social media, you go on our traditional media and everything, the only thing you hear is how to make money, quick money. You go for programs, they are telling you how a witch in your village is the one that is not making you make money. Everything it boils down to something is the reason why you are not making money, or when you do something you make money. Go on TV now, people are even giving numbers and chanting money on TV. On TV. And these kids are there, they keep watching these things, and how do you expect them not to try it? Before when we were growing up, I could remember when we were growing up, before you could even see some amount of money, it takes time. Now everywhere you go to, it's on TV. Even our churches, there are churches that do miracle money,
financial breakthrough.
That's it.
Miracle money.
That's it.
Miracle money. Now there are churches that tell you you bribe God for God to bless you. You don't give to God because you love God. You give to God because when you give to God, He will give you back. No,
Pastor, that is the exact messages your people are preaching.
What I'm saying is, these are things that we need to call a spade a spade. You don't give to God. The principle of tithing, a lot of people are tithing because they fear God. You are tithing because you don't tithe, God will curse you. They are not tithing because they love God. I love God because I love God, I see that everything that God gives to me, everything that I have is God that gave it to me. So I am supposed to tithe because I love Him. I'm appreciating God because I love Him. People are paying tithes because they are scared.
It's mandatory.
They are scared. They say, man, if I don't pay tithe, God will punish me and curse me.
Do you agree with Pastor?
I agree with him in a way, 100%. The one thing, like I said,
we are looking for the root cause.
The root cause of these things. That, like the same way I look at it from the foundation. Now, because in the house I grew up, even if I mistakenly bring a pencil home, just a pencil, I stand to be questioned. You get my point? And we are now in a generation where a parent sees a 17-year-old boy bringing iPhone 14 home and then keep quiet and see it as a normal thing.
Okay.
Do you get my point?
There is this generational gap. Growing up, our upbringing was totally different.
That is it. So it has gotten to an extent, if you are my friend, you have an iPhone 14. I don't know how you got it, but the moment you open up and tell me this is how I got it, I need to follow the channel. And then it's a step by step. If it was through internet, tomorrow it wouldn't be through internet. It would be through a different thing altogether.
Okay, so today we are discussing quick money. This gentleman took the friend to a shrine to sell the boy, and he was even willing to even kill the boy himself. But gracefully, the police did a good job by intervening. And the fetish priest, we'll be coming to the fetish priest. I had a friend those who repair television. Anytime I visit him, he will be cleaning in the morning. So one day I asked him, this thing you are doing, your apprentice is supposed to be here first, clean and bring all the televisions out. He says he will not come on time or he will report at 10. So the boy came and I asked him, why do you wait for your boss to come, bring all the televisions out and clean before you come? He said, me, don't put that in my boss's head. Me, I'm browsing and I'm getting money. And my parents are forcing me to come and learn this job. And I'm learning and you are putting words and ideas in his head. If you do this, I will not learn the job again. Today's youth don't want to learn. They don't want to learn any trade. They want quick money like you said. Can we blame the government? Because now, if you want a channel space, NCA, you are not going to get channel space. National Communication Authority will not give you channel space. Pastors are owning, one pastor owns 4 TV stations, 2 satellites, 2 digital. You are paying 40,000 Ghana cedi for 1 month if you own a satellite channel. You are paying around 20,000 Ghana cedis if you own a digital platform. A whole pastor, one pastor owns 4 TV stations, 3 TV stations. Where do you get the money to finance these TV stations? People are no longer paying for commercials on TV. They are channeling everything on social media. So, man of God, where are you getting the money to run 3 TV stations?
You can ask the men of God who have the TV
no,
stations.
you are the only man of God.
That is it.
Like I said, you can ask those who have those TV stations where they get the money from. It's like what I was saying. So at the end of the day, they have to squeeze the money out of the congregation.
One oil I saw at Nima was 20 Ghana, but they are selling it in church for 8 million.
So my point is, why should you even sell oil?
Why
should you as a Christian go and buy oil?
Bolo is 2 cedis and 3 cedis. They are selling Bolo 2 cedis at church for 200 Ghana, 300 Ghana. Man of God.
My people perish for lack of knowledge. That is what I would say. Because I don't see why you should even sell these things. Listen, in the days of old, our seniors that have gone, our fathers of faith that have gone, the late Papa Idahosa, even let's talk about Daddy Adeboye, Papa Duncan Williams, Oyedepo, Istud Anaba. Have you seen them selling oil before? Have you seen them selling Sobolo? But these are great men who God has blessed.
They even sell water from Israel, Jordan water.
Yeah. So, like I said,
okay, I quite remember when I was traveling back in 2014, I went to see one pastor.
Sticker. They are selling sticker.
Recently, Akwanchekra, even you knowledge. See, my people pay for lack of knowledge.
I got to this man and the moment we sat, he was like, let me call my pastor friend and ask him whether they have one oil like that. There's a cross in the oil. He just made the call and he was like, Pastor, now oil now Koshiane cross nishim saying 4 million the answer, and for 7 million then we brand. Immediately he said that, I stood up and my mom was like, how can a pastor ask me?
And now they are all...
So sometimes I don't blame the pastors, I blame the congregations. That is it.
Okay, so now this boy went to sell his friend, nearly killed him. Let's go to the fetish priest. Okonfo did what?
Yeah, Nyamkukunshano.
What do you think will make Okonfo do that?
Discipline. That is what even some of the pastors lack. Discipline. A lot of men of God, so-called in quotes, will look at the money and go for it. No more money. But here is a lesson, my. Sometimes you're doing maybe one when you're talking, it becomes you don't want to talk too much. But look at a fetish priest called the police and told them this is what someone is coming.
This is about the second time I'm seeing this.
Yes,
it happens.
Yes,
yeah.
And there are some so-called pastors who are burying people under their puppets and so on.
Yes.
So when you see some of these things, then all you do is you ask God for mercy.
So, man of God and Nana, this gold sites, Galamsey sites, I'm told that sometimes a pregnant woman, they will dig a hole, put a whole cow, and a live cow, and a live human being, a pregnant woman, they will put them in the hole and cover it up, so that the gold will start coming out. If not these pastors and these Okonfo people,
who gives them that kind of
these ideas? Now a pastor can say that if you want to be rich and successful, get a 1-day-old baby, the fingers of 1-day-old baby, and your money will come. A pastor sitting on national television.
Sorry to intrude. We are in a country whereby a side chick can walk straight to a pastor and tell the pastor, Papa,
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
And the pastor will give her a country.
That is it.
So this brings me back to someone can exchange vows, good vows. I will love you alone, like Steve did. But in the end, someone will go for a country, come to you, the same you here. Who is banging him?
No, not the same, not the same pastor. That is why I told you.
And now you give these small girls a country, then it will be between me and my vow.
The Bible says many are called, but few are what?
Choosing.
And you'll be or see me say Eja. It's not all those that call me father. There are a lot of things that happen in this world that if you don't look at it from a positive perspective, you end up not even serving God.
Yeah.
You understand? We are talking about the fake pastors and those who are doing this. There are also those who are called from God who are doing the right things.
Okay, so let me take your final words. Today has been very fruitful. Marriage vows. We the men, are we able to follow the marriage vows? And now Nana just drew my attention that a small girl can use a quantity from the same pastors to make me forget my marriage vow.
Stop pointing at me.
You are the only pastor here.
Understand?
So that quantity to me, I'm going to try quantity no so kakrama. A quantity go ha ehetua.
No,
now wife who grow if is on wife.
You were never nyina ho kwan. But enye nyina na yede. E fata. That is why there are some things that are even hidden from us. You have to grow spiritually to a particular level before you understand some things. That's why before you are ordained as a pastor, as a reverend minister, as an apostle, there are some things that you have to be taught. You have to be taught self-control. There are a lot of aquaculture or directions that are in the Bible that works. But
you have to
do these things glorify God? You understand? There are some things that don't glorify God. And you don't go ahead to do them because there are things that work. And that is what is affecting most of our so-called new generational men of God.
Okay, finally, Ghana police. Their performance on this particular issue.
Yeah, they were
spot on.
Yeah, my idea.
They did a good thing because it's not that easy. Yeah, because I remember one man like that. Shout out to him. Is it Chief Inspector Superintendent Joe Chipa?
Okay.
That's the commander of I think Kutubabi. Yeah. This man had to disguise himself like a weed smoker. Like a weed smoker, just to accomplish his mission. And it's not an easy task at all. So they did very well.
Okay, so some of these police are doing a great job, and we need to commend them.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rev, your final words.
My final words, I love to give a shout out to my beautiful wife, Reverend Mrs. Anita Frimpong, baby. Love you. And shout out to the most controversial, negative person in the world, Senna Amuzu Rosemary. Shout out to you. She worries me so much. Last baby, Josephine.
This one.
Shout out to you.
So shout out to my wife, Sandra Kusiayopua, wherever you are in the States. Nana. Okay,
right.
So your final words.
My final words, like I said, they have to revisit the vows we've been taking in the churches because it's really causing, I wouldn't say damage, havoc to marriages. Apart from that, shout out to my wife. She's watching me right now. I know she understands me better because she knows what is right and she does what is right.
That's what's up.
So my advice to the youth now, you have to be really careful of the vow you are going to take because it's not easy that way. It's not easy. Yeah.
Okay, that is Nana Osei and Rev K. Finally, the program has been heavily sponsored by GT Travel Consult. And if we say GT, you know, this is the home of Work and Pay Canada. And also, one gentleman, the one in charge of the rent for me, is also in the building. I'll be mentioning his numbers to you. Steve, please come. Let's welcome Steve. Ifro, the freshest. The freshest.
Kneel him down.
The freshest. Steve. Okay, so this is Steve. Steve, our resident. Oko honeymoon. Yes, we're going to Masi. Nana, we're going to Masi.
Oh, we're going to Masi.
We're going to Masi. What's it? Okay, you're back with you. Nice. Canada. So mention your number for all those interested in the Canada trip. So when you are done, you mention the second number.
Okay, so my number is 0205 83 66.
And the second number?
And the second number is 0546
okay
494885.
Okay, so the Canada trip,
050 325 7073.
Okay, so our program has been sponsored by GT Travel Consult. And shout out to Nana Kwabena Accent. And also there is this military man who has been following the program with keen interest. I've forgotten your name, but wherever you are, we still remember you and we appreciate you. Okay, shout out to Sena Amuzu. Yes, December we Sena.
Rosemary,
yeah, I hear
Rosemary.
you. Rosemary.
2025.
This December. Yes, I hear you. I'm Josephine Jemfua. And the newcomer, Fafali. Also, welcome to GT Travel Consult. Shout out to Rev K. He's been so instrumental today. Very vibrant. Emmanuel Asamoah, my able deal and chief editor. God bless you so much. I'm Lawal, Eric number 2, and the entire team of GT Travel Consult. I say God bless you. Thanks for watching.
Everybody, it's D Black the Ghana Boy, and this is Ghana News. Don't touch that dial.
This only Ghana News.
Ghana News.
Ghana News.
Ghana News.
Ghana News.
Ghana News.
One shot, no good dread.
Bring